let's try this shit again. Because you know I'm gonna. So we all love watching Drill Sergeant.
We all love watching drill instructors wreck recruits. Let's figure out who's the best. Let's go.
Life force is coming parts of the country. Many of the nation's largest cities are struggling to contain a surge in crime.
Well, that seems
amid a
pretty
rash of
sweet so
finger-pointing
far.
among those
They're
in
being
charge.
very polite to the
Numbers are
young lady.
staggering.
I want
Begin
you
with my
guys
thesis.
to put
This is what I
the
need to
best
learn
one
because
out of
there's
this
the
group.
moral,
Let
ethical
me know
line
in
on
the
it.
comments.
This is where general relativity applies the best result in the trajectories when I'm trying to learn that for the workforce program out here. The value of these systems, resumes, and standards. At what point in time would they have gotten off of here to be sensible? Where it should have happened for harassment.
Have a hard go at it.
Like maybe I'm flashing it around, playing some stolen valor like it means something. It doesn't. I understand that you're not supposed to do that. That's what the tests are for. Well, let's look at town like it's an MOS. Let's look at town like it's a recruiter station. Here we got Atlanta superseding from the government. Inside of here, I'm just trying to figure that out for regional models, for my own, Hancock, Delhi, Binghamton, but also so you can utilize that thesis because the field theory happens here. I smoke people, like in the stone mill. It's like, I don't have this authority. There's none of that where you get that. It's just some boss over there. They don't give a fuck about you. No matter how hard you work, they'll not show up. They ain't gonna do shit. But maybe if I had some of that shiny on there, them tags, maybe somebody had standing next to me just using a little bit of general relativity to understand the danger noodle, the graph, you know, the Hubble 45 of the lensing that is the universe here. This is that area next to the sunshine.
Now it is amazing how heavy a piece
You know,
of paper
I've
can
done
be
the
of
math.
paper.
I've had lots of
Maybe not
bosses.
paper.
I've had to do
learning
learning curves on those things. I've had to play for 10-year vets. I've had to stomp my boot on the ground against some guy, but they don't care. They'll hire in somebody. It's like, I can't increase my raise if you hire in somebody else that cuts my nuts. I can't promote any into these systems because there's a 10-year vet you have sitting there. What's the alternative in terms of the options? Look at town like it's like they're all set to MOSs. Gas station with the pork chop division here. Their words, not mine.
This has got to be a pulley function, so he's not in yet. Or he's in the pork chop platoon.
Pork chop.
Because that is one disgusting fat body.
I mean, come on. So I've been doing this stone for 5 years out there, or better. I've had all the town cops, they know who I am. I've drove right past them. I had to threaten the recruiter to call the cops on me, and I made it home.
He's in the pork chop platoon.
Put him on the spot. Of course I was respectful, because if you're not one of those things, you would have never have made it. It's called math. It's called physics, trajectories. If you start with the right Sabo round inside of there, you'll be fine. If you're not, you put that in the shotgun or whatever else, railgun, that's what's going to happen. It's going to tear up the pipes. I'm trying to learn this. This is a timeline, 90 days. This is a course that I try to put next to the guys in the stall mill. It's a course for the masons I've tried to do for the business owners in town so they can actually give these kids a fucking sensible degree, a ladder, a system. Because all the MOSs are there. Where do you want to be? What are the course lines on the timelines? Is the virgin flow of the Terminator Gambit, the multi-matrix inside of here? E and E. No offense, Drill. Hope you understand the exclusionary fucking principle when some recruiter next door just told me that we're fascist as hell, that we are absolutely discriminative inside of these systems. And tell me the math.
Now this is a realistic.
I'm trying to learn this because that way I have a bar, but if you exclude me from this, how can I use it?
He catches that recruit.
You're out there.
Off, right?
Where is it? Come on, solve the problem.
Right up in his grill.
Well, that's because you're a Karen that would rather do the fucking job, and you're damn right I would. You're damn right I would. Because you can't. As big as you are, brother, you could bash me into the ground. You could send that whole platoon at me, but what would you still have on the table?